What's up, guys? All right, so in this video, I'm going to give a quick tutorial as to how to use the trading platform MaxTrader. So it's pretty much simple, and truthfully, all trading platforms are simple and they're very similar to use. Now, there's a few tweaks that separate each one, but nonetheless, at the core of it, they're pretty much all the same. So if you really know how to use one of them, you kind of have an idea on how to use all of them. As I said, just like a few tweaks, and I'm going to break down and show it. All right, so after you get your credentials and log in, it's going to look something similar like this. Now, this right here is a funded account with Top Tier, whose name at the time of me recording this is TX3. So you can see up here it says TX3 Funding FX. All right, so we're going to start with the left side of the screen. We're going to go to the top side of the screen, and of course, we're going to show how to execute trades. All right, so breaking this down from the left side of the screen, as you guys can see, it has favorites, it has top movers. This right here, if I just drag this over, you can see a lot more clearly or cleanly on the aspect of how things are moving. So this right here, symbol we have US 30, EU, GU, and obviously everything down here. Top movers, it indicates what are the top current movers on the day so far. And then if you go to search, this right here is where you look at your watch list, and I'm going to break it down. So again, it says popular, Forex, crypto, commodities, indices, and so forth. Now let's say we go to Forex, right? We go over here and we want to add something to our favorites that we only want to see. If you look over here, you can see how AU is part of my favorites. Let's say I want to add Aussie Cat as well, right? So I click on here, go to favorites. You see it says symbols added. Now if I go over to this section, you're going to see all the favorites that I have set there. Now let's say we don't want that no more, so we're going to click on it and remove the star. Click on this one, remove the star. And that's the easiest and simplest way how you add and you remove things on your favorites. Now, since we are here in this aspect of things, it is going to get a lot easier too, because like if you go to this, you want to have more information on that exact instrument, pair, whatever, choose what instrument. What you want to go to is click on right here. You want to click that, scroll down, and it shows you the information for that symbol, right? So it shows you literally the name, the mini position size. If you do a swap, how much you're going to get, if it's a long or a short, point value, the leverage, literally all of that, right? Especially when it comes to symbol class. And let's say we go to US 30, right? We click on this one, same exact thing, and we just go to that. You can scroll down, you have an idea, same exact thing, how much you'll get and so forth. And also what's very important with this is right here it says market hours. So you have an idea on literally the time it opens, the time it closes, and so forth. This helps out. So if you want to avoid swap points, you will go and make sure you close a position before the market hour for that actually closes. All right. So once that's set and we have the clarity of that, like next thing you want to focus on is this. All right. Next thing you want to focus on is the right side of the screen. Right. So like looking at this again, like you has profit here. This is kind of like self-explanatory how to go about doing so. And the thing with this one with MaxTrader, it is interesting, mainly because, like again, like I said, it is very simple when it comes to it. And really, you have these over here, right? So you have the settings. If you want grid, pending orders, open positions, if you want all that there, that's how you go about doing it. If you have any chart objects, this is where it will be. If you want to go and add any indicators, this is the section to go about doing so. So all the indicators you're really looking for, they'll be here as well. And if you want to add something, you click on it. You can change the actual number. You can actually change the color of it, also the depth that you're looking to do for that. Next up, you have this section here, which is obviously a full screen. So it helps you to make it full screen and go back into it. If you want to zoom in, zoom out, it's that section there. Now, one thing about this is that as you guys can see, I'm on a 15-minute time frame. Now, let's say if like you want to go back and forth and go to the 15 and the hour, but you want to make it really like easy for yourself. What you can do is click on this right here. Similar to TradingView, and let's say you have a split screen. You do a split screen this way, split screen that way. Let's say it makes it easy for yourself, right? Right here we have GU. Let's say you want this one to be GU as well. If we go on this one, let's say you want this to stick to the 15-minute time frame. You want this one to be an hour time frame. So again, we can see exactly how it's going about doing it. But if you don't want that, if you want to go back to everything on one chart, it'll be like this. Actually, let me go back to this. I realized it's something that I did not break down for you guys. So over here, when actually no, I'll save that. I'll save that for when we break down the actual chart. But over, if you want this to not be in your way, you just scroll this, and now you can see exactly how to go about that. Again, very simple, user friendly. Another thing too, though, so with this, you see it says UTC 0, so that right there is the actual time, really default based on the actual broker or provider that we're utilizing for. So obviously with top tier or TX3, that will be there. Now, a great thing about this as well is that you guys can see there is a button that triggers from Trading View and back to Match Trader. This right here, I think, is pretty cool and also user friendly because again, like it has Trading View. So I'm not going to do a full breakdown of Trading View. You should know exactly how to go about utilizing that platform. But again, so with this, I do want to break down going over how to change the time zone as well as show the actual countdown to bar close. Because that right there, especially it makes it so much easier where you don't have to go to different tabs, different charts, or even check your phone to see exactly what time it actually closes. So for that, what you want to do is a few ways. You can go down here where it says settings. Right here it says countdown to bar close. You can turn on that way. Another way you can do that is if you go to settings up here, and right here, if you actually go, I think it's status line or scales. All right, you go to scales and click countdown to bar close. Right, that right there, you can see the actual countdown to the bar close. If you click on symbol, obviously, again, if you want to change the colors, you can go about doing it that way. Time zone, very important. So whatever time zone you are in, you can have it set there. And then if you scroll down some more, you can go to scales, right? Everything, if you want 24 hours, I personally like 12 hours. It makes it easier for my brain to process it. How you go about this too, same exact thing. So again, very user friendly. Even over here too, like especially with the tools, exactly as I just said, like it's very similar to Trading View. So there's really no reason to really go more in depth with that. All right, so now as all of that is set, what we want to focus on now is executing trades. Right, so you have different ways how you go about doing it. You have market execution, which is literally just this right here. If I click sell, click buy, that is market execution. If you want to do something advanced, like when it comes to pending orders, you would click on this here and you would change this. It's currently on market execution. You would go to pending. Whatever you have it set for, you can actually drag it up and down. Stop loss, take profit. You can do the same exact thing, have it whatever you choose to. Now, obviously, if like, let's say if it's up here, then obviously I'll be going for a sell, I'll be going for a buy and so forth. That's will be that aspect of doing that. Let me exit this up. All right, so now let's say if we actually want to take a position, right? And let's say we click on buy, right? So don't want to keep this on, turn on trade confirmations, pretty much going to be one click trading. So we'll have this set. As you can see, my position is currently in. If we go down to the bottom, it currently shows my position. Now, if I have this set here, now let's say I want to go for a stop loss or take profit, right? Have that set, turn it on, stop loss, turn on take profit. Let's say I want my take profit to be up here, my stop loss to be down here. Once I have that set, click save. Now that saved, you can clearly see where it's currently at. If it's a commission, if it's a swap, all that is showing there as well. Let's say I just want to drag it up and down, right? I can just move it just like that. And the great thing about this is that it's very similar to other platforms, right? You can just have it set there, boom. I move it up here, boom. Like all that is pretty much set in stone for us. And now let's say when we're going for here, let's say we are in profit and we wanted to just have some partial close, not a full close. We want to go over here and literally have that set. Well, it's not going to be there because it's not a win, but we exit this out. We want to have a full close on this. But for this example, I'm going to stay with this and I can have a better breakdown on how this is going to be. Let me have that set there. All right, actually, let me move this just in case it actually does. All right, and then again, we can go back and forth, different time zones, different time frames. We can go about having it set here. Lastly, if you want pending orders, here is what it will be. If I want to pending, close positions, I don't have any close positions yet. I don't have any data to have this set either. Even with this, you can actually go and toggle to this and it shows last 30 days, 24 hours, and so forth, how to go about having that set. All right, so now let's say if we are in this trade right now, and let me actually see. That's fine. So we're in this trade right now, and again, I'm going to close the trade, right? So I just close it there. And now it's closed. So if I go down to the bottom, which is this section over here, it's going to show my orders. I go to close positions. It actually shows my close position, right? So if I just drag this over, you can still see it just like that as well. And again, not now. Like if I go to filter, let's go to last 30 days. It'll actually show what it is in the last 30 days. So that right there, again, you just give a great aspect of how to go about utilizing it. I'm total down 27 cents for the last, wow, this is the first trade I've taken. So I'm down 27 cents on this account right here. So that's pretty much the whole aspect in full on how to go about utilizing this platform. Again, as I said, it's very simple, user-friendly. Oh yeah, another thing as well. That's one thing I forgot. Sorry about that. So on this section right here, it also gives you actual news. So I think that's pretty great because, it's no longer a sense of you have to go to Forex Factory, which you really should still do. Yeah, that's just my personal perspective. But besides, if you just want to look over here to see like when the latest news is coming out, you can actually scroll here and have that set. So again, another cool feature that makes it easier and more user friendly. I hope this video was great, beneficial for you guys. If you want more videos, or even if you love this, like this video, leave a comment in the description below. And until then, next time, guys, peace out.